Good morning, everybody. How you doing today? My name's Andrew.
I'm Lauren.
I'm Grandpa.
I'm Megan.
I'm Daniel.
And we're some of the Veggie Boys.
And girls.
And we'd like to thank you for stopping by. Welcome back, everyone. It's so nice to see you. We've got a chilly day in our hands and we haven't got much accomplished yet. It's been a pretty standard morning so far. Right now we're just working on feeding animals. Dad had already taken care of the calves and Daniel just grabbed some silage for these cattle outside. Now a lot of people ask when it comes to winter, what do you guys do for work? Because I can speak from experience, when it comes to vegetable farming in wintertime, besides upkeep of your machines and preparing for the planting season, there isn't too much going on. That's why when it comes to having animals, it's kind of nice in winter because usually you wouldn't have too much going on, but with all of the animals, there's always something that needs to be done. Now don't get me wrong, there's always plenty of work to do on the farm when it comes to vegetable farmers and grain farmers. But it's just a little less than what we're normal to during harvest and planting season. I think we're just so fortunate we have stuff that keeps us busy between the farm market, the animals, and everything else going on. We don't have a lot of extra time. Altogether, farming is what you make it. The more you put in, the more you get out. But in wintertime, we like to have a little break, not work as hard. So we enjoy the slower times. What are you working on over here?
Forklift's got a flat tire.
Now who did that? Oh. As Daniel and I were finishing up the chickens, Dad got back with some stuff to grind feed for the cattle. When it comes to the feed that we grind for our cattle, it's made up of 4 main ingredients: corn, oats, trace mineral salt, and molasses. Now the mineral salt adds a lot of nutrients that the cattle need, and the molasses is to help with flavor, allow the cattle to enjoy their feed a little more. I have to be careful, I've almost fell like 3 times in the last 5 minutes. I think it's starting to warm up and this top layer of ice is starting to melt, making things very slippery. As we were feeding the layers, we just emptied that bin, so we would be out of chicken feed if we didn't grind extra last time. So Daniel's getting that with the forklift right now.
This one's calf feed, this one's chicken feed, and that one's chicken feed. And then we need these 2 oats bins for cow feed.
We are now working on getting everything out to grind feed. Daniel just got the grinder out. We just have to move a few more things into place before we can really get started. One little bitty problem that's stopping us, our truck that has the corn in it, it won't start. Battery's dead, so we're getting that charged up. And what we try to do when it comes to grinding feed is we're gonna have our auger and everything in place to unload. So as we're continuously grinding, once we get a full grinder full, we just unload it and then we start grinding some more. It's slippery. That was a little bit of a pain, but we got all of our calf feed moved in here.
Just gotta turn over.
So do you want to tell them why the batteries are so dead on this truck?
Somebody left the key on.
Wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
Well, who's the only person that's not here?
Lefty?
Was it really Lefty though?
Yeah, it's all the trouble goes back to Lefty.
You did the opposite of what I did. I ran away.
I was trying to make sure it didn't fall off.
Put your forks back.
Daniel.
I wasn't getting hurt. You know, if that thing would have hurt you, you would have been whining and complaining you wouldn't have been able to work for 3 weeks. If I would have got hurt, I'd have had still work.
Oh yeah, right. You wouldn't be working.
You know how it goes, Andrew.
Wah, wah, wah. The only thing stopping us right now is that our truck will not start. But now we're not sure what's gonna happen. We're hoping the truck will start, but we're not sure. Oh, wow. It looks like there's a lot of cleaning going on in here today.
It's a mess.
What is going on back here? There is drama. Lauren is down here for work. Megan is excited about a new Shirley Temple soda.
Very excited.
Wow.
Me too.
Did you abandon the baby? Where's the baby?
Baby, I'll show you. Baby is sleeping in the back room.
Lauren came down to help Megan bag things up this morning. What are you working on right now, Megan?
Right now we're working on all the pre-packaged stuff, so just putting prices on everything and putting it out.
I put the heat on so the girls wouldn't whine and cry again.
He's not wrong.
Come on, I get different lines all the time. I don't know which line I'm supposed to use. My index cards wore out. I need a new one.
I was making tea for my wife and I missed the cold start on the truck. But the truck did start and now we've got it moved out. So all we need to do is get everything lined into place and we can start grinding feed.
Go up and take the lid off the top.
Whoa! Right, a little to the left. Right there. We have our tractor and grinder in place. We have our truck in place. Now all we need is the oats. And Dad is gonna get the forklift and then get the oats into place. Alrighty, we're all set to go. And this is what we like about this large bin. We can just unload right into it and we can fit a lot of feed in there. Daniel, everything good? So a little change of plans. We originally were gonna do 3 batches, but we decided to do 2 today. The bin's not full, we could probably fit another 3/4 batch in here, but we're just gonna stop for now because the next time we need to grind feed, it's most likely gonna be chicken feed. So for next time, rather than having to readjust the mixer so we could dump again, we're just gonna have it completely cleaned out for chickens. Tiny little problem, our cable popped off of our auger and we weren't able to lower it down. So Dad is grabbing tools so we can fix that, and then get our auger collapsed. We have a bushing in there right now that's holding it, but we don't want it to stay like that. We want to make sure we put a pulley in place because we don't want it breaking. So normally where that pulley would be up there, we have a bushing in place, but we don't want it to stay like that because we're worried we'll break something. So Dad's gonna order a new pulley, and then we'll have to get that replaced.
Set those bags of feed, concentrate back there just by the wall.
He thinks he's cool drifting the skid steer loader like that. What is it, Tokyo Drift up in here?
That's how I drive. It's a bit icy right there.
Well, that was really good to get that job accomplished. Now we've got a lot of grain up in that bin. We'll be good for some time now. Uh-oh, someone's in jail. Someone's in jail. Who's in jail? That's right, you're in jail. How you doing, baby? Let's see what we're having for lunch. Ooh, it looks like tuna fish, egg salad sandwiches, and fruit salad. Looks like a good lunch to me. We're actually doing something a little bit different today because this actually is where we're gonna end the video. So we would like to thank everyone for watching, and we hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Say bye-bye.